My stepdaughter threw a dinner plate at my son's head and screamed, "I'm on my period," as an excuse. When I asked my girlfriend to discipline her, she sighed and said, "It's a woman thing. I don't expect you to understand." I stayed silent. That was 7 months ago. Yesterday, her daughter was arrested for assaulting another one. Before I moved in with my girlfriend, I wanted things to go perfectly. So I talked to my 9-year-old son about manners and making sure that he kept his older stepsister, Francine, 13, safe. It seemed like he understood, because sometimes I would catch him watching Disney movies where the prince protects the princess, and he'd exclaim, "That's what I'm going to do, Daddy." They each got their own bedrooms, and Francine seemed welcoming. My son finally had someone to play Lego with, and she taught him how to do origami. So one day I was minding my own business when my girlfriend tapped me on the shoulder and whispered, "Francine just got her period." I tensed up a little, mainly just feeling really awkward. And I guess my girlfriend noticed because she laughed. "Don't worry. I've already had the talk with her. All you have to do is be extra nice." I breathed a sigh of relief, which made my girlfriend laugh even harder. That same day, me and my son Derek went out to buy flowers and Hershey's milk chocolate, her favorite. When we got back, I told Derek to give them to her, and he ran in all excited. "Daddy says you have the woman's pain. I hope this makes you feel better." His childish innocence made me chuckle, and I expected her to give him a hug or even just say thanks. Instead, she screamed at the top of her lungs, "Get the F out. I'm on my period. I just want to be alone." Derek then ran out and closed the door with terror in his eyes. Well, I myself have obviously never had a menstrual cycle before, so I thought that maybe this is just how girls act as they get used to the whole thing. I told this to Derek, and he didn't really understand. But then again, does any guy understand girls? LOL. I figured the most important thing was that he respected her wishes during this time, and he did. So we both left Francine alone for the rest of the day. And when dinner came, I told her she could eat alone in her room if she wanted, but she insisted on eating with us at the table. We were all sitting around the roast chicken when my girlfriend came home, and as soon as she sat down, our house went from a loving home to Germany in the 1940s. Because as soon as Francine took the first bite, she cried out, "This tastes effing disgusting! I don't want your food anymore!" She then threw her plate right towards Derek. Luckily, he ducked and it hit the wall, but it was just inches away from hitting his skull. I stood up in shock. I expected my girlfriend to discipline her in some way, but right before anyone could say anything, she announced, "I'm on my period. Why can't you guys understand that?" She then stormed off into her room. I felt Derek's little hands grip my arm as he tried to move his tiny self towards me in fear. "It's her first day," my girlfriend announced immediately, trying to rationalize her behavior. "It's a woman thing. I don't expect you to understand, but please just try to have some empathy. It's only a few days." I buried my face in my hands, but that's when Derek spoke. "Yeah, Daddy, it's not her fault." I looked into his big brown eyes and decided to listen to him. The next afternoon, while Francine was at school, me and Derek spent almost 4 hours transforming the bathroom into a makeshift spa for Francine. We filled it with candles, bath bombs, face masks, brands my girlfriend recommended, and soothing music. We had her favorite movie playing on the TV with a basket containing a new Lego set, and I organized for me and Derek to stay with my mom that night so that she could have girl time. I left before she came home, so I didn't get to see her reaction. And when me and Derek got home the next day, she didn't even mention it to either of us. But that didn't matter, because I just wanted us to come closer as a family. "Can you paint my room pink?" was the first thing she asked. I told her no, because I was super busy and had to work to make up for the hours I missed planning her spa day.